Welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. The great return to the territories liberated from the occupation continues on October 14th. After more than 30 years of separation, another 54 families of former IDPs returned to their native lands in Şuşa Kent and Təzəbinə villages of Xocalı. For the time being, 233 residents of Xocalı live in these two villages. The residents who returned to the lands of the ancestors were handed over the keys from their new homes. All the necessary infrastructure and favorable conditions for the people to live a comfortable and safe life have been established in the residential settlements. On October 14, 2020, the 18th day of the 44-day patriotic war unfolded, bringing the much-anticipated Victory Day ever closer. The Azerbaijani people waited with great anticipation for victorious news from the front lines, long-awaited updates on the liberation of our territories from the enemy occupation.
Valiant Azerbaijani armed forces have successfully liberated several villages in the Füzuli and Xocavənd districts from enemy occupation. The Füzuli villages of Qaradağlı, Xatumbulaq and Qarakollu, along with the Xocavənd villages of Bulutan, Məlikcanlı, Kəmərtük, Təkə and Tağasər were freed. President İlham Əliyev announced this development on his official Twitter account. On the same day, the head of state gave an interview to the French TV channel France 24. On the same day, the Azerbaijani army destroyed a total of 3 Elbrus missile systems of the Armenian armed forces during nighttime and morning operations. In the Füzuli front, Azerbaijani units also neutralized an Armenian army drone. The Armenian side shelled Azerbaijani journalists, and as a result of the enemy's shelling of settlements in the Terter district, 8 people were injured. This brought the total number of casualties to 43 killed and 214 injured. Additionally, the attacks caused damage to 1,505 homes, 66 apartment buildings and 277 civilian facilities.
The trilateral meeting of the parliament speakers from Azerbaijan, Pakistan and Turkey concluded. At the end of the session, the Islamabad Declaration was adopted.
Interparliamentary relations among the brotherly countries continue to expand. During the event, the speakers of the parliaments of Azerbaijan, Pakistan and Turkey signed the Islamabad Declaration. Azerbaijan's parliament speaker Sayba Gafarova emphasized the importance of the trilateral meeting for addressing ongoing processes in the region and on the international stage, as well as the ties between their countries. The speaker reiterated the words of President Ilham Aliyev expressed during his meeting with the Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, in the Chinese city of Tianjin in September of this year. She also highlighted the development of bilateral relations under conditions of mutual support, unity and solidarity. At the trilateral summit in Laçın this May, we witnessed how, thanks to the determination of the leaders of our countries, Mr. Ilham Aliyev, Mr. Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Mr. Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, the relations between our brotherly nations have risen to the level of trilateral strategic partnership. In any case, if we look at the geopolitical map of the world, we will see that very few groups of 3 countries share such close ties. Close political context and successful cooperative relations bring our peoples and states closer together, said President of Pakistan Asif Ali Zardari during a meeting with Sayba Gafarova, Speaker of the Milli Meclis of Azerbaijan, and Numan Kurtulmuş, Speaker of the Grand National Assembly of Turkey. The meeting also included an exchange of views on further strengthening interparliamentary ties. Satisfaction was expressed with a successful cooperation within international organizations. During her working with the 2 Pakistan Milli Meclis speakers, Sayba Gafarova also met with Syed Yusuf Raza Gilani, Chairman of the Senate of Pakistan. Emphasizing the special role of parliaments in developing bilateral relations, the speakers highly appreciated the cooperation between the legislative bodies of their countries, both on a bilateral level and across various platforms. The trilateral meeting of the parliament speakers of Azerbaijan, Pakistan and Turkey was seen as a significant contribution to further strengthening these relationships.
The census data has been released. According to the State Statistical Committee, Azerbaijan's population has increased by 24,611 people, or 0.24% since the beginning of the year. The country's population as of September 1st of this year was 10,249,500. Urban residents make up 54.4% of the population. Rural residents account for 45.6%, men account for 49.8%, and women account for 50.2%. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.
Təyyarədə gecikmə var. Biraz yubanacağım.
Siz AzTV xəbərə baxırsınız. İndi AzTV-nin mobil tətbiqi ilə ən son xəbərləri istənilən yerdə, istənilən an izləyə bilərsiniz.
Azərbaycan Radiosu 105 FM.
Ulduzlar yakar, birce bakışla günü oyadar. Gel bakışınla baharı qaytar, quşlar qayıtsın, qoy qatar qatar.
Hazırdır.
Demələrə baxmağa vaxtımız var.
Azərbaycan Grand Prix'si start verildi. Olsun da buradan 2 Williams'ı görürük. Davamı necə gələcək?
Təəssüf edirəm xanım, gecikmisiniz. Konsert artıq başlayıb.
Artıq AzTV-nin yeni mobil tətbiqi ilə bizi istədiyiniz yerdə canlı izləyə biləcəksiniz. AzTV, İdman TV, Mədəniyyət TV, Azərbaycan Radiosu və Beynəlxalq Radio. Hamısı bir tətbiqdə, bir toxunuş uzaqlığında. Bunun üçün mobil cihazlarınızda Android üçün Play Market, iOS üçün App Store-dan AzTV mobil tətbiqini yükləyin.